We met up with the Assassins basketball team at their training session in Mitchells Plain to find out more on how this sport can fully be recognized on the Cape Flats.
Basketball for me is actually started way back when I was in high school. My very first experience, it's actually a funny story. You guys might all remember Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. There was one episode where he actually played basketball in that episode, and then that basically got me into getting more information on the sport itself and so on. So that was like for me, high school, 12 years old, learning the game and actually reading from a book. And that time basketball wasn't actually like here in Cape Town to say, and a group like 4 of us just started learning and reading from the book, and that is where basketball basically started for me.
Shakur Arendse added that the Assassins is not only about basketball, but it's also about self-respect and respecting each other.
Okay, for Assassins basketball, we actually started about 3 years ago, and we were about 30 kids all together, just word of mouth. And the reason why we started, actually not with Assassins, was just to start off with this a community project, just to keep the kids off the street, gangsterism, drugs, all that, whatever the case may be. For me, like 15 years ago, basketball was big in Cape Town, or actually basically in Mitchells Plain. So somewhere, somehow it just died. And what we're trying to do is just to bring the sport back to Mitchells Plain, and also so that the kids can learn from basics up to senior level, you know, so that the sport can come back. And what my vision is for basketball itself, to have the sport in every single primary school, high school, so that Mitchells Plain can have their own league.
We spoke to some players to get their views on why they chose basketball as a sport and how this sport has developed them as individuals.
Started actually right here when I was younger, like 8, 7 years old. My daddy brought me to the court. I was actually really shy I came, but I just sit on the sidelines. I would play with him, but when other people come, and then I will sit on the sides.
I applied at this Western Cape Sports School, and then I applied for basketball, but I didn't know how to play it, so I came here for training.
Since that basketball is not really recognized on the Cape Flats, Shakur Arendse and his Assassins team are really looking forward to making the mark on the basketball scene. For Our City Sports, I'm Byron Lukas, Mitchells Plain.